Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like these videos, please click the like button, and if you subscribe, you'll get notified of future videos. Now, Stacey Abrams, she announced recently that she is going to enter the governor's race in Georgia in 2022. So, she announced this last week. This is going to be very interesting because she narrowly lost the governor's race in 2018. She could face a rematch against the current governor, Brian Kemp, if he's renominated despite his frosty relationship with Trump. So this is really going to be an interesting battleground state, if we want to call it that. So Abrams, who's black, registered tens of thousands of first-time voters in 2018, but she lost to Kemp by 55,000 votes, about 1.4 percentage points, after a tough campaign that included charges, that Republicans failed to count thousands of ballots. After her loss, Abrams, 47, launched the Fair Fight action with a goal of pushing back against restrictive voting laws that Republicans have passed at a frenetic pace in the recent years. She's continued to organize in Georgia along with several other Democratic groups. Now, on my channel, I'm not political, but for some reason, this got my attention, so no hate comments will be tolerated. These are just people. We're all just human beings living on a planet, all right? So, that being said, let's turn to the cards and see what do we have to know about Stacey Abrams entering the race for governor in Georgia. So here we go. First question. This is the Morgan Greer deck. So we're going to ask, what are her chances of winning the race? Whoa, that just fell out. Corruption, bad behavior. There's going to be corruption. It's going to be a terrible fight. And this is interesting because this is two people with two different races, which I found interesting. So there's going to be there's going to be very poor behavior related to the race. It's going to be a burden. Wow. Okay, how is she going to do? Oh boy. It's going to look not good for her. And it's going to look like her hands are tied, like she can't do anything in order to overcome this. There's a lot of grief and sadness. So this is the energy now. Let's go to a different deck. Actually, I'm going to go to the Haunted House Tarot because this is looking bad. What kind of poor behavior is going to happen around the governor's race in Georgia? Because that's such a battleground state. Oh, my word. There's a cult. Look at the cult gathered around her. Oh, my God. Not good. The country is turning into cult behavior. And I'm going to be honest with you. You never saw anybody with Bush hats and flags or Jimmy Carter, rallies when he lost his second race or they're not running anymore. You don't have people idolizing elected officials. But we now have like a cult, and there's more than one cult. The whole country's full of different cults. But this is cult, where everybody's wearing a robe. This is the card of a cult mentality, and the cult is going to put a lot of pressure on this woman. So then what? They're gonna really try to bring her down. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm going to slap a crystal to protect her. You're not going to do that, cult. We can't let the cults have power. You can't let the cults. You cannot have a dangerous cult having any influence on politics. Can't do it. I'm banishing the cult. We have to banish this cult. Done. This country needs to stop being in cult mentality. It's a form of brainwashing. It's extremely dangerous. If you think you're caught up, if you're idolizing any elected official, you're in a cult. Because elected officials, who gives a crap? When the next election comes, somebody else gets in. You don't idolize these people. You go on to the next one. It's the way it always has been. This is a cult. If you're in a cult, get out. It's very hard to get out. Don't be in a cult. And don't be threatening people because of their beliefs. That's insanity. All right, now what? Ooh. Ooh, this worked. This is good. This is good. All right, let me switch back to my other deck. Let's go back to this one. So if we can, if the cults can be somehow, oh gosh, let's just pray together that they're ended, because cults aren't good for anybody. Nobody wins in a cult. What are you flying around for? I hope that's the ending of a cult, is what that means. I wonder why that was flying. Oh man, you cannot tell me the cult is going to it's going to be that hard. What's this country headed for? Authoritarianism. No. Oh, man. Authoritarianism. I never thought that I would see that come up. Okay. What about women? So what about women? Oh, women need to take control. Women need to control the world. No longer male controlling. Oh my gosh. So if the world can be controlled by women, I mean not the world, but our world in the US, if we can have women take over, intelligent women, compassionate, this is cups, compassionate, kind women, they will change the power hungry. Oh my gosh. Can this happen? How can we? Wait, where's my crystal? Boom, 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 boom. Bring the women. We've been led by male societies for as long as history. Well, not as long. I'm sure there's a time where women were leaders, but it's not taught in the history. You get out of there. I'm putting you down below. The men are going to put up a good fight. Oh, they are going to put up a good fight. Oh my gosh, but they might not win it. Woo! This is good. Ace of Cups. Oh shit! The devil. Man, this is going to be challenging for this country. We've got work ahead of us. So let's get back to Stacey Abrams, okay? What's going to happen with her? There, she's tough. She's tough. Oh, we got the queens here. Wow. So I have a feeling, if this isn't Georgia, is there another state that's going to have some kind of an influential change in whoever gets in charge? Oh, we're in for rocky times. Hold on to your seat. Let's be kind. We're just human beings. We're just human beings living in a country. We're all human beings. We all eat and breathe. We got to wait. Okay, so there's nothing anchored in right now. This is like we have to wait. The seeds are still being planted in the garden, and we don't know what's going to grow yet. So, wow, this went all over the place. I did not expect this reading to go all over the place like this. But let me tell you, this woman, she's kind, she's compassionate, she's intelligent, and I am not political on this channel. No matter who it is, Republican or Democrat, if they're a kind, loving, intelligent person, I like them. That's all. That's doesn't matter what their label is, what their political label is. So I don't want my channel to ever become political. I want it to become person. hold people accountable. It's a channel of non-politics. But I don't know why I felt like I had to cover this. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards. Women leading. La 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 la. I don't know why I'm so happy about that. I don't know why. That just makes my heart sing. I'm going to leave it at this. Go women. Wouldn't this be fun if we could turn it around and have like women, in control? I don't know. What do you think? Don't leave anything hateful, but what are your thoughts? I mean, we're in interesting times, and let's kind of have a good sense of humor and not really put a lot of hate out. Can we do that, you guys? And I'll see you on the next video, and I wish you the very best.